The Codex Astartes. Warhammer 40k lore. In the aftermath of the 31st millennium, when the Horus heresy shook the stars, the legendary Primarch, Ro-Bute Guilliman of the Ultramarine Space Marine Legion, etched his wisdom onto the pages of destiny. With the threat of the traitor legions pushed back in the wake of the Great Scouring, Guilliman turned his attention to ensuring that such a catastrophic civil war, like the Horus heresy, could never happen again. So he created his magnum opus, the Codex Astartes. The galaxy found itself on the brink of turmoil, and Guilliman's tactical and logistical knowledge, distilled into the Codex, was presented as a beacon of hope. It enshrined and codified everything from moral conduct and logistics to combat formations and the order of battle. While not every Space Marine chapter adhered to the Codex's directives with the same unwavering rigidity as the Ultramarines, most paid homage to its spirit. Those chapters that did embraced Guilliman's vision, though not every single edict, earned the distinction of being Codex-compliant chapters. Those that outright rejected it, though, saw it as an overreach of authority that contradicted their own autonomy, culture, and practices. But those Astartes were very few in number. As the Codex formed the cornerstone upon which subsequent foundings of Adeptus Astartes were conducted, no other single document since can claim to have been more instrumental in shaping the modern imperium of man. No complete copies of his original text is known to exist, although the majority of his tome has survived in one form or another and is available to all Space Marines, with most having it committed to memory. The most important and contentious issue in the Codex Astartes was the decree that the Grand Space Marine Legions were to be dismantled and reconstituted into more manageable entities known as chapters, each consisting of a mere 1,000 warriors. Guilliman's proclamation sparked dissent among his fellow Primarchs, yet the necessity of securing the Imperium in the wake of the Civil War triumphed. 7 standard years after the end of the Horus heresy, in an event known as the Second Founding, the original Space Marine Legions were reorganized into conclaves of chapters. Only one chapter was allowed to retain the name, heraldry, and homeworld of its progenitor legion, while the others were reborn, with new names, heraldry, and fortress monasteries stretching all across the Imperium. Embedded within the Codex was the tenet that each chapter should constitute a self-sufficient force of precisely 1,000 battle brothers. Never again would a lone individual wield the colossal power of an entire Space Marine Legion. With the passage of time, the Imperium had many subsequent foundings. Those newly formed chapters that adhere rigidly to Guilliman's teachings are referred to as Codex chapters, with their tactical roles, organizational structures, and even recruitment practices being meticulously outlined within the Codex. For many, the Codex has become so much more than a guide for how the Astartes should wage war. It has practically become a religious text, and applying its principles of warcraft is an act of devotion to the Emperor of mankind himself.
I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give a like and subscribe to become a part of our ever-growing Imperium of subscribers.